We are live. Feels like forever, but it's only been a couple of days. So we're gonna... I almost feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I should change the title. Although that's not technically wrong, that is actually probably what I'm gonna end up doing. What happened to when? World of Warcraft pre-patch. I don't need to put pre-patch. I'll just put World of Warcraft and NHL. Yeah, kind of do it that way. That way it's a little bit more official. When I'm convinced that that's probably all I'm going to play, that way people don't have to like click and go, ooh, what's this shit? And then they're out. Kind of gives you an idea what I'll be doing. That way if you don't like WoW, you don't like NHL, don't click on the shit. But yeah, what happened to what? Sorry, to me, you mean? I leave for 24 to 48 hours. What happened? No, me, I had some terrible migraine headaches. They were very, very nasty. I almost thought I had to go to the hospital. Which, well, I just started it. I posted it yesterday because I was thinking of prepping to do one, but then I just, no offense, never ended up doing it. I'm not 100%, which is why I might make this a short stream. So what happens, to make a long story short, is I'm fucked. I have a lot of health issues. So I try to deal with them. I try not to go on and on about them to bore people to death. And once in a while, I'll have bouts where things are just worse than other days. But apart from that, aside from that, when it comes to migraine headaches, I find if I talk too much, because like you're talking, it moves your skull. I know it sounds funny, like the muscles and all that. It actually aggravates it a little bit more. So now I just have a mild headache, nothing to complain about, and I'll just stream a bit, and I'll kind of see if it progresses or not. Kind of take it from there. But anyways, so the world has changed forever in World of Warcraft. And I'm super excited about that, so I was going to maybe level up my little dwarf paladin that I started leveling up. There's only a few people in here. And again, there's only always ever a few people in here, and that's okay. We're still having fun. So I'm going to go ahead and start this off. And the idea behind this is, as always, it's just having fun. It's hanging out. It's chit-chatting. It's you got questions about, some games you're thinking of wanting to buy or whatever. That is where I come in. Now, as for this, why this is a big deal, because you're like, man, you play this game all the time. Well, since the update, they've squished the levels, so 120 is no longer max, it's now 50. Everything's the same, just with smaller numbers. Leveling's a lot faster. That kind of stuff. Transmog restrictions have been lifted. You don't have to be a higher level to start transmogging higher level, items just to make them look the way you want. So, there's that. And yeah, so the idea was for me to just kind of play this a little bit. I can't fly now, this is a low-level character. And just to kind of get a sense of how long does it take to get a level. Because I can kind of remember quite well what it was like back in the day. Like if you play Classic, oh, that's painful. Like in Classic, it could take you like a good week, before you got your mount, 10, 12 hours a day. It could take you like a long time before you get your mount. Now, within an hour, you got a mount. You'll get 10 gold. That might not give you much in terms of perspective. But 10 gold, and it's like 9 silver. Get it? You need 100 silver to make a gold. It's only 9 silver for your mount. You get that automatically. Everyone gets it. So, game's a lot easier. That doesn't mean there isn't a challenge in the game. It's just for the leveling aspect of it. I just feel like it's much easier now. It's quicker. After 16 years, they finally want people to just get into the high-end part of the game. Hello, Gil. How's it going? How you doing? I don't know if you missed what I just said, but World of Warcraft got it got overhauled. Huge overhaul. Like, I mean, I can't even tell you. Everything's changed to the character customization, the login screen, the character customization. Yeah, I've already said that. Screen. Like, everything's changed. It's one of the biggest changes in the history of this game, which is why I'm all like, whoa, you know? It's like, how is this guy so excited over a game that's 16 years old? Usually people are that excited over a game that's 16 minutes old. Hello, Asher. Are you new to my channel? Or were you already subscribed? Oh, yeah, for sure. But, you know, that's subjective. I know lots of people that can't stand this game. It's repetitive, it's grindy, it's not denying that. You know? Come get some Murlocs. Yeah, like, I don't know. Oh, thanks. Welcome. Yeah, so it's really interesting. I don't know if you've ever seen the character creation screen before. Has anyone in here? No, a lot of 6-year... Oh, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's a great game, whether you like it or not. Here's a weird analogy. It's like Wayne Gretzky's a great hockey player, but I don't like him. Get it? You don't have to like something even if it's good. There's a lot of great games out there, but I don't like them. I hate country music, but there's a lot of talented country artists. Doesn't mean I gotta like them. Yeah, so I don't know if you've ever seen the character creation screen. Right. Yeah, she was my least favorite character on Friends. I liked Ross Geller and Chandler Bing. The others were like, eh, whatever. Oh, yeah. Pivot! Anyways. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know if you've seen this before. I'm gonna do a creation thing. So, this is not gonna be exciting if you've never seen how it was before. But it's a lot flashier. You get a big background. The whole thing, it's all about you, the visual presentation. It's huge. You can clearly see on the left the Alliance, on the right. Before, Alliance and Horde, it was two small bars. So, like, this was Alliance, this was Horde. Then you had a little circle down here. You would tab over, it would flip over to another page. Then it would show you the allied races. Allied races are races you need to unlock. You need to do certain achievements to unlock them. So here, very easily laid out, you can clearly see, first of all, what's colored, so unlocked, and then what's not unlocked. Like over here, I've unlocked these two for the Horde, but you can clearly see that without even having to click on it. And with the bright yellow, you can totally tell which race I'm currently clicked on. Well, you couldn't tell that before. So that's why that's a big deal. And then when you click on one of the different classes, as you can see, you get a very quick, brief animation. It's kind of like, hey guys, what's up? Here I am. Boom. Before it was just your character just standing there like a mannequin. So the whole presentation, I find, is just much better. So, but, you know, it took them 16 years to do it, but you know what they say. It's better late than never, right? At least they did it. So, anyway, so that's what's really exciting about that. And when you do make a new character, you have a choice between going to a place called Exiles Reach. And everybody goes there, no matter what race you are. Because different races have different starting points in the map. you'll all go to Exile's Reach if you click that. It's basically a noob tutorial leveling section for people. And then once you reach level 10, now that 50 is the cap, you get sent off to, you know, the normal place. Or you can choose to just start normally as you want. But again, it helps new players come into the game. So, you know, 16 years after your game is released, now is the time to make it more accessible to new players. I'm just saying. But it is cool that they did that. Like, I was blown away by this when I saw this. I was like, wow, that's actually, you know, like, really cool. It's pretty neat. Anyway, so that's why I decided to, sort of, kind of make a new character, just kind of see what the leveling process is like, how bad is it, how good is it, because I do want a high-level Alliance character in order to unlock that cool Terran race, one of the allied races. And I don't know if I want to work on one that's already 50,
have a good one.
Or if I just want to start from scratch again, just for the fun of it, just to kind of see just what it's like. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
So yeah, so this is just kind of like doing a couple quests and just sort of seeing how long it takes to level up. This is the old area, or the default area, if you will, because the game without expansions has just this. Sometimes they do. They haven't as of late, but as you could tell from that creation screen, there's a lot of races to play with. Your homies back you up and well, you can hear, I'll be there for you. Yeah, playing in your head, yeah. So originally there was only Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, right? I've said this a million times. And all these extra continents, all this extra continent. That's Shadowlands. Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. So this is the new expansion that's coming out in a couple of months. So that's what I mean, like they just keep adding, right? Like I said, this is Azeroth. That's huge. Like this is massive now. You got Draenor. Then you had Outlands. Draenor is essentially Outlands, but in a different time zone. So that's kind of cool. So the game is just huge. And so yeah, the Rivendrith. Yeah, you could see like the maps are much more detailed than what they used to be. And yeah, there's 4 different covenants. Anyways, I won't explain all that, and it'll take away too much from the stream. The point is I can pick any expansion I want, by the way, and do its story. And I can level up fully in that story. Like, because what would happen before is you would out-level it. So you would end up having to do 2 or 3 expansions before you would level cap. Now you can be guaranteed just to be able to focus on one if you want. But they've also, like I said, sped it up 70%. Which is a lot because it was already sped up like 200-300% compared to how it was 15-16 years ago. So yeah, like I'm level 13, I'm just about to hit 14. Maybe I'll just do like a level or something. If I stop dicking around and just actually get to it. Do a couple quests just to kind of gauge the speed. Kind of go from there. Plus I haven't played a Dwarf Paladin in quite a long time.
You need something?
And no, I can't fly, in case you're wondering why I'm not just flying around. So this is what gives you the sense of scale that the game is a lot bigger than what it is. So in Classic WoW, right, this is how you would have been till level 60. Can you imagine that? It could take you months to get there. You finally get there, and most people, even at 60, this is only as fast as you can move. So even traveling small distances can take forever. And that really slows the pace of the game down, but some people kind of like that. I definitely don't.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Even this is going to be insignificant to so many people, but that quest that I just did, this is autopilot. Take me to the Eastvale logging camp. Because it's such a long walk, heaven forbid, we now live in a world where even in a virtual world, people are lazy and they were complaining that, you know, it took too long to get to certain places, especially in the early beginnings of the game. So what they've added is just that. An automatic thing where you don't even have to control your character, you won't be attacked by anything, and it gets you there a lot quicker. This feels like about a 100% mount. You could tell it's a lot quicker than when I was just on my mount a moment ago. And that's the difference that it can do in the game. Obviously, the quicker you can get around, the quicker you get things done, the faster you level. But I'm just seeing this for the first time, and I'm like, yeah, they totally added that. So that people don't get lost, see? Right there is where I grabbed the horse. And we're going all the way over here. And again, that extra flight path where you see the boot with the wing, that used to not be there. Hell, there used to not even be a flight master there. So think about that. Back in the day of Classic, you had your flight path there. There was nothing here. There was nothing there. You didn't get a flight path till like in the next province over here. So you really had to walk around and take your sweet-ass time. And that's why it took forever. Well, that and the numbers, right? They made it so that you had to kill, like,
what can I do for you?
100 times more things to get a level. Are there groups of trolls in this game where they comb the map, destroying everything in their path? Yeah, but we don't call them trolls. It's part of the game, because if you don't want to be a part of the PvP, you just don't join it. It's like you can troll, and I put that in parentheses because you can avoid getting trolled. It's like if I didn't want to get trolled on YouTube, I can go on Twitch where I wouldn't be able to get trolled. Right? So you allow it if you have PvP enabled. But yeah, there's higher level people that can roam around and attack you, but if you have PvP off, you're actually phased in a different world. It used to be, yeah, that on a PvP map, you didn't have a choice. You chose your server, so you chose to have that danger. So that's the difference between, again, a PvP and a PvE server. Now they don't have PvP, or they don't have separate servers. Instead, they just leave it on normal, but you pick your poison. You hit N. You go to the tab once you're a higher level, and you can click to have war mode on. And if you choose to have war mode on, 15% more XP, better rewards. Get it? So there's like an incentive. There's like a high-risk reward sort of trade-off for it. So most lobbies will still end up leveling up in PvP. So this guy, if you weren't careful before back in the day without all the up gear, he was not hard to kill, but you had to be careful. If you had terrible gear, you could die pretty quick. How would you feel if you could hire your own peasants to build your own? Oh, that would be cool. There was a part of this game where you sort of kind of could do that, but it was NPCs. But yeah, it'd be nice if you could do that, sort of like an instanced zone.
Greetings.
Need help? Be careful. I guess I can.
Yeah, this part was really dangerous. Like I said, see the level? It's going up pretty quick, pretty decently. Probably play some NHL a little bit after, too. I don't want to spend too much time on one game in case my headache creeps up, gets worse. I'm also really tired. I just haven't been sleeping a lot lately. So I passed out earlier. So if I feel like I'm too tired, too, I might end the stream. In high school and miss it. Yeah, I wish I could combine that style with this somehow. Yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, like the being able to build your own places. Yeah, it's definitely annoying. I'm almost tempted. I won't. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm almost tempted to go in WoW Classic and go back here and show you how long, how much more damage I take, how much slower it is to level up, and you would be like, wow. It's absolutely just wild. But again, that doesn't mean the game's on easy mode. Yeah, it's just I'd have to find a character of about equal level. Like, watch, let me try and show off a little bit. See? There's all these people here. Look at my health. Or how easily I'm able to sustain myself. And I haven't even healed myself either. Because I can heal myself, but... Okay. Look, that's pretty good. Oh yeah. And I'm already back at 80% health and I haven't healed myself. I'll finish this quest. You know, I might do that just because it's about having a good time and... Okay, so that's done. So I aggroed about 3, 4, 5 people there. Didn't even do any damage. I ate that frostbolt, barely lost 2% of my health. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, that guy's aggressive. He's like, I'm coming after you. You killed my brothers and... Yeah, that's right, I pulled out my sword. He's like, nope, forget it. I'm done. It's cool. I get it. Anyways. Yeah, I know, I'm really weird that way. Okay, so now, let me just do something. Why? Because I can. Because I can. Bam. We're going back in time. Bzzz. Don't ask me what that sound effect was. No idea what the fuck that was. I could, but I don't want Pet after me. Fuck him. This is a different beast now. This is a completely different beast. This is classic. This is how World of Warcraft used to be. Graphics aren't as good. Characters don't look as sharp. But don't forget, they started building this game 17 years ago. Almost 18 years ago, they first started doing this. So you gotta give them credit for that. But this is it. Here. Well, would you look at that, laddie? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Check it. Check it one time. I'm on a paladin. Same class. Okay? Same class. I'm in the same area. How's that? I was just here, remember? Remember, this was the part where I grabbed the horse and I just went off? Where's the flight path? Where's the flight path that's right there? Where's the flight path that's all the way over there? Where does it even show me that there's one over there? Where's the rest of the game? Where are all those maps I showed you? Why is there only 2 sections? Like, everything's just gone. There's nothing else. I can't zoom out. There's nowhere else to go. There's nothing here, nothing there. Very basic, stripped. That's why they call it vanilla. It's unflavored. It's the original. Well, it's gone. It's not there because this is before all the expansions. This is like going back in time. Interested in joining a leveling guild OHM? No expectations, just cool to bard and chat. I'm a solo kind of guy. But thanks. So, first of all, there's no mount. But I'm about the same level. And I want to show you... What was that island? Don't you worry about that. Yeah, so that's just kind of like... It's just there for decoration. It's actually what they think it's GM Isle. It's where the GMs can hang out because they have actual characters, but you can't technically go there or here. Notice the graphics, how they look a little bit different. It's not night and day, but there's a change there. There's a change. The grass doesn't quite look as luscious or alive, but we're literally in the exact same spot where I just was. You noticed how I was able to take on like a bunch of those people? It's duller, but don't forget now, this is a 17-year-old game. Remember when I was just here killing those murlocs? Not long ago, do you remember that? Right, you remember when I was here killing these guys before I went down? Now check this out. Now what happens if I try to be brave? Look how much damage I'm taking. Look at that. I'm already almost dead. I'm gonna die. I'm getting interrupted while I'm healing, and I died. Because this is the 17-year-old game. This is what it looked like, what it felt like, and how hardcore the game was. You just saw me face about 4 or 5 different people all throwing frost bolts at me and shit, and I was like, bring it on. I come in here with a guy about the same level, same strength against the same kind of enemies. Well, I just got my ass kicked. I didn't even last 5 seconds. Right? I would say that's harder. Right? That means I gotta try harder. That means I gotta be more strategic. That means I've gotta hold back. I gotta think. I can't just Rambo my way around. I'm not Vin Diesel. Right? So that it caters to the casuals. Because this game here was very brutal. But people got by and they made it. So what did World of Warcraft do again after about 15 years? Oh, absolutely, because I'm a casual now. I got a YouTube channel, I'm streaming, I'm playing multiple games. I don't just play World of Warcraft. So I don't have time for this kind of bullshit. Look at all the time I'm wasting. I could be halfway done another level by now on my Dwarf Paladin on retail. Now I'm gonna resurrect. I've got a lot less gold. I've got a lot less of everything. I healed myself once. I'm already almost out of mana. Look at that. Like, wow. Now I've got to think, how do I do this? I got to do one at a time. So let's do it. Notice how much longer it's taken for me to kill the enemies. Remember how fast I was killing the other enemies? And that was as a tank with a one-handed sword. I got a two-handed weapon here. Look how long it's taken me to kill him. Look at that. And I've got the same amount of health left that I did when I pulled 5 people with my other guy. Because this is the nostalgia. This is what we grew up on. This is what we remember the game being like. It's all about options. Why do you want something to be hard? Why do you want something to be soft? Black, white, up, down, left, right. You know what I mean? The more options you give people, the better. You pick your poison. Right? If you find this too hard, too extreme, too dull, don't play it. Play the retail. If you find the retail too pansy, it holds your hand too much, you want to be a real badass, you really want to explore and relive WoW as you once knew it, then this is your poison. You know what I mean? Everybody wins. Oh, that's fine. I was just rambling on, talking about nothing as always, nothing important. well, then you're fucked. But the graphics are really not that terrible. Here, let's do... hold on a second. Hello? What? Go fuck yourself. Hi, and welcome to the channel. Oh, I'm sorry, did you hear me go off? You might delete the Discord. I was wondering if I could borrow 30 seconds of your time to do a survey as we are collecting data. If you wish, you can call me back at 1-800. I'm like, go fuck yourself. You're calling me, you don't even have the fucking decency to call me with a real you called me with a motherfucking pre-recorded message, and you think I'm gonna call you back? Yeah, how many people go, oh shit, guys, I gotta go. End the stream. This guy wants to know my sleeping habits and how often I shit during the day. Yeah, let me get right on that. So, as I was saying, it's a beautiful day in Elwyn Forest. Okay, that's why I don't sing. So, take a look at the graphics. Look at them. Pay attention to them. Get a real good sense. You know what? Let me try something. Let me try something, because I'm fucked. Let me see if I can duel. Look at the grass. Look at it quickly. Take a look. Are we two-timing it? We are two-timing it. We are two-timing it. Oh, I didn't think you could do this. You could run 2 games at the same time from one account because they're 2 different games. One is the past, one is the future. Oh, it's such a lovely... Oh, look at that lusciousness. But for it to be accurate, we must go back to the same spot. Oh, your account is logged in somewhere else. If this comes as a surprise... Doesn't come as a surprise because I did it. Ah, you little bitch. You little bitch. Okay, well... Look at the graphics. Look here. Look at the lighting. Look at the glows. Look at the trees. The color. Look at the grass. Just how everything looks. Right? Kind of get a feel for it. Again, look at the trees, look at everything. You pricks. Yeah. Now look. See the difference? There's just something about the glow, the aura, the atmosphere. Lighting, ambient occlusion, dynamic shadows and lighting. But again, it's not all terrible. You still got nice lanterns, they're moving around. I mean, there's no wind moving the leaves, but somehow that lantern has a mind of its own. But hey, you know, who might argue? You still got bunny wabbits. Oops. Don't forget now, what I'm playing here is a 17-year-old game that was first created 18 years ago. Cool. Oh, the past is nothing. It's not peaceful. The rabbits will be slayed one by one. And I will skin them alive without even touching them. I'll just do the hand-washing motion and things disappear. Vodka. I has Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. Ahoy, Arthilla! No? Well, fuck you too, then. Anyways, you get the idea. It's, yeah, this game is just... It's so much harder. Like, it's brutal, it's slow, and it's harder. And that's why I kind of just went, you know? Yeah. Why am I even doing... Come on now. Get out of this. Oh, really? I've shown you my black guitar before. So on the weekend, I'm trading it. I love my black guitar, but I'm tired of solid color guitars, even though it looks like very flashy and very, you know, blingy and all that. Where is it? Let me see if I could find it. You know, this one here. Remember that guitar? The black one with the chrome? Remember that guitar? So now... So now I'm getting this guitar. Oh, would you for fuck's sakes. Okay, for real? It's because I have two screens. I just wanted to show you this quickly. Okay, for real. Yes, I quit a long time ago. So that's the new guitar I'm getting on the weekend. Notice how there's, like it's a honey burst, like it's not just a solid color, right? It's got grain, minerals. Look at all the, you know, the grain in the wood, right? I've always been more into that kind of style than just bloop, it's black, right? Then even the fretboard, even though it's a little dark, there's some grain in there. You could see a lot of grain in the wood, in the rosewood. Some parts are lighter and darker than others, so there's like a contrast, right? So I'm more into that style, and I always have been. See, he's got one in the back that's pitch black. It's the exact same guitar. You could see it at the top. I just find that too boring in a way. Like my whole life, I've always had solid colored guitars, and for once, and it's a real Gibson. Ew. Yeah, I used to do that too. See, like even in the background here, where he's got his two guitars, like I find the one on the right just looks better. So yeah, anyways, there's that, and yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Indeed. So yeah, that's something I guess semi exciting for me, maybe not for you, but yeah. So I'm doing that this Saturday, and yeah, it should be pretty cool. All right, now I'm gonna do a little hockey. Oh, I gotta. There we go. Star Wars. Oh yeah, I still gotta do an update on that. I don't own this game, but it's still on the trial, so I still got it updated. In case some people were like, hey, I thought you weren't going to buy that game. It's like, nope, I didn't. I still haven't even bought FIFA yet. See? I'm still on a trial. But yeah, what do you guys think of that guitar? That like honey burst yellow colored one with all the, you know, the grain in it versus like something that's like just a solid black color. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just if I had like 3 or 4 different guitars, that's it. You're canceled.
EA Sports.
Well, piss is a golden color. That's why they call it a golden shower, and that color's guitar. That's the color of the guitar. Maybe it was just like a regular beige wood and someone urinated on it and just let it bake in the sun. And that's what gives it that look. So it's a Gibson Les Paul Golden Shower Edition. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Gil, do you like NHL? I forget. You plan on buying this game or trying it for $5 to Canadian to get the whatchamacallit? Yeah, you might get it as well. Oh, I'm loving this one. Actually, I've already done franchise mode quite a bit. You get to see where was the one? Season mode. Doing cooking a lot often? Yeah. Season mode is like, it's the same thing as franchise, but you do a lot less behind the scenes kind of stuff. It's more just like getting to the point, if that makes any sense. So I thought I would do that just to kind of see if it feels a little bit different. And I got some different players playing as well. Instead of a Ginla and Ovechkin, I thought I would go a little bit more old school. I still got Crosby in there, but instead I put Guy Lafleur and Mario Lemieux. And then in defense, I still have Subban and Carlson just for now. Yeah, but everything else looks about the same, but you don't have to worry about, oh, you got to upgrade your bathrooms in the parking lot. It's more about just getting into the game. There's no, like, micromanagement. That's what franchise is. Season is just more about, again, like I said, just playing the game. And so I'm still kind of working it out, right? Like to see which mode I like more. Yeah, that got an update a couple of days ago. I might play that sometime. Like I said, I always try to keep up with the most current games and then what I'm a little bit more interested in playing at the time. And then when there's an update, sometimes I don't mind hopping in for a couple of minutes to kind of highlight the game and showcase it. I don't have Explain. That's an expensive game. Oh, would help if I, there we go, play the game. CPU versus CPU game. No, we're not going to do that. We do have... Oh, I don't have their sticks edited. Oh, that's going to bug me. I'm very OCD about that. I'm going to have... Yeah, I might have to go back to my franchise one. The game is the same. Immense, the free mobile version? What's Immense? Sorry, let me see if I can edit players. Yeah, I can. Okay, so well, I guess I'll show you this for a moment. I don't know if Gil's still with us or if he disappeared. Okay, that's... yeah, I might just do this on my own some other time. Yeah, I'll do this later. It's going to take too long. It's going to take like 10 minutes of just me like editing my players because I really like them with their edited sticks, like the rainbow wrap around the, you know, the tape for the stick. I find that's cool. But yeah, so season mode is kind of cool. Like I said, it's like franchise, but less convoluted with all the other stuff you can do. Playoff mode is probably just that. It puts you right away in the playoff division. So you can always get that overhypeness of the feeling of playing in playoff mode, I guess. Tournaments, I'm not too sure what that is, so maybe I'll just take a quick peek at that to see what it's all about. Tournament mode. Choose a tournament. I don't have a choice but to pick Champions Hockey League. Hey, not too much, you. How are you doing? I just want to see. Ah, okay, that's champion. Yeah, I don't want to do this. These are like nobody's. Grenoble Brûleur de Loup. Okay, so that's what tournament is. Yeah. Well, it's never really a big day for me, but yeah, I generally do have a little bit more people than this. Usually, especially after an hour, but it happens. Yeah, let me just do franchise mode for now. And like I said, maybe after this game, maybe not. Might take a break for a bit. I don't know. My headache is bearable, but like I said, for the last 2 days of having a migraine, I'm definitely a bit nervous of it coming back. So again, between season mode and franchise mode, you can just do a little bit more in terms of like your ownership and upgraded your arenas and how's your owner goals doing, how's the locker room chemistry and all that kind of stuff. Like it's just a little bit more in depth. But you know, ultimately, if all you're focusing on is just playing the game, you can do that too. It just kind of gives it a little extra layer of immersion. So I did World of Warcraft. I did World of Warcraft Classic. I talked about the new stuff that have come to the game. And, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Semi-pro, 3 minutes, start the game. Just to make sure nothing got swapped out. Yeah, Crosby, Aginla, and Ovechkin. That's what I'll do for this season. Yeah, that's good. I'll probably do another one where it's season mode, but I'll have like all like the older players and stuff like that. I might even be a pro. Not like today there, but I just mean in general. But yeah. So how you doing there, Kendrick? Any new games you've been playing? And Haruki, did you pass out?
Hi everybody, welcome to Pittsburgh. He's Ray Ferraro.
Here we
I'm
go.
James Cebulski. They don't get a chance to connect too often. Does this make for an intriguing matchup for you tonight?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean the game's going to be
There's my
better,
man,
but you
Patrick
get to
Waugh.
play against different guys. The fans
I met
get to
him.
see different guys.
Just saying.
It adds a little bit of air of
1987 to
expectation
89.
to the game.
Two teams
Yeah.
hungry for 2 points, and we are
It's a
ready
good
to drop
game.
the puck.
I won't bother playing it. I'll just wait for the game to release. I've already played it a little bit. I know that I like it. It's too much of a tease.
We are underway. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Stops him cold. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin.
You can hear that hit from where I'm standing. He's not going to get up. He's going to need some help and attention from the trainer.
Aww. Mama, I'm hurt.
He took a pretty solid jolt there,
Oh.
James. We're going to have to check in on him.
He
in a
got
second.
knocked the fuck out.
Hughes has been taken out of the game. He's headed down the tunnel.
Have you played
towards
Call
the
of Duty
locker
yet?
room
Black
with the
Ops
training
Cold War?
staff.
Cold
Doesn't
Ops?
this complicate
Black
things
War?
for the bench here going forward? We'll try to see if we can get an update as soon as possible. Puck scooped up by Edler. Trying to get
That's
back
right.
on the attack now. And he totally whiffs on that one. And that's broken up.
What's going on here?
Nice zone entry on the left side.
Oh!
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Crosby.
Ah,
And
come
that's
on.
just out of reach. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Snaps one from the slot. Scores! He shows no signs of slowing down. Alex Ovechkin.
It's good, eh? I like the maps.
Oh, what a shot. Top shelf beats the goaltender, but he's not set. They have possession of the puck, but that's such a bad turnover. I don't
See my
think he was
hockey
able
sticks?
to
They
get
all
up,
have
get
rainbow
himself
tape.
squared up to the shot.
Look at that. All the rainbow,
The
even
Penguins
around
have
the stick.
drawn first blood here in the opening frame.
Relatively early first goal. Puts them in
I
a
thought
nice
this was
spot
TV when I
here.
saw the thumbnail.
Moving
Yeah.
into the last half of the period.
On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Besser.
Especially with the commentary, man, it's so good.
As it goes off the outside of the frame.
quickly. 2 goals in right around 90 seconds.
Wow, insane how quick that was. Bang,
Oh,
bang.
the
And
commentary
defending
is
team
so
just
accurate,
couldn't
too. It's so
put a
good.
stake in the ground. They couldn't stop them. A sweet feed there. The butterfly pass goes across and the shooter doesn't miss.
It feels very organic.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Pittsburgh's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2.
Like, the commentary always has to do with what's actually happening in the game. It's kind of scary.
And now he moves it to Miller. He's got a step.
Oh, the puck was like an anchor for the forward. He's got a breakaway, but he gets caught from behind. Oh, it looks like the trainer's going to meet him at the door.
He scores!
Oh, nice.
And into the back of the net.
That was a sweet one-timer. I miss the Sabres' old black and red colors so much, yeah. Yeah.
Good thing he one-times this puck. The goalie almost gets there, but the pass is on his tape. In
Do
the low slot,
any of you
and
own
he
this
beats
game
him
or think
clean.
about getting this game? See that little backhand one-timer? And notice the tape around my sticks? And at the toe, it's all like, it's all rainbows and shit. Because I'm weird like that.
Nice pass. And he makes the save. The Penguins looking against the half wall. That goes off a twig. And that's a paddling from the goaltender.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Pittsburgh's got control of it now here in the offensive end. He was locked in there.
Come on, give me the puck.
Stick handling in his own zone.
Oh, someone's stick
The
broke.
Canucks take it along the wall.
Oh, speared him.
Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Settles things down and gets control of it once again.
Hey, don't you score on me
Up in the
now.
open ice. Puck exits
That's
the
right.
zone. Angles
That's
it over
right.
to Ovechkin. Takes a shot, and that one's
I
stopped.
botched it. Let me try to change something to make it maybe a little bit more interesting. Something that I removed. Was that in game settings? No. Was it in rules? Yeah, so on one, remember before, if you watched my other streams where I was like fighting every like minute? That was actually only on 1. That's the frequency of fights in the game. I felt it was a bit too much, but it was fun. Anyhow, I'll put it back on 1. 2, it would be like every 10 seconds. We'll just kind of leave it on 1, see if we can knock a few heads in.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Pittsburgh's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. Scoops up the puck here. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. And he's going after him here.
That's it, see?
And a little frontier justice.
Come on,
They have to
Ovechkin.
take care of the business right now. There's no
Knock
walking
your
away
helmet
from
right
this.
off your face, boy. Oh, he knocked my helmet off, eh? That's okay, I don't need it. Oh!
Down to the ice he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout.
Why not? It's hockey. That's what they do. He didn't like how hard I checked his buddy. See, right here.
But when your team's getting
I
the
waffled
puck
him.
handed to them, you want to get noticed somehow.
So the other guy's like, hey,
Dropping
man,
the mitts is one way.
how dare you do that? I was like, you want to get laid out too? Come get some.
Coming up here, and this crowd a little more amped up after what we just witnessed moments ago. Pettersson's won a big draw on their own end. Takes the feed.
Oh!
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession.
A
of the
little
puck.
dipsy
Moves it
doodle.
quickly over to Crosby.
Oh.
Just wide of the net.
Tough to generate a rebound. Deep.
Scores! The captain
Sorry.
delivers.
I love this game. It's adrenaline rushing. Look at my stick. I love the rainbow tape around the stick.
Really good work here in the offensive zone. They don't score early, but they stay on it. They retrieve the puck again. They get a couple of chances. They wear them out, and eventually they score.
Look at that. Bam!
Pittsburgh's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period.
Oh, yeah. Look at the score.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. The Penguins take possession in the neutral zone. And
Oh.
find the intended receiver on that one. They've got the defense outnumbered. A chance in front.
Oh, it almost went in.
Miller's efforts have to be towards creating offense. He gets stopped there, but I like the fact that he's back to doing what he's supposed to do. The fight is in the past, and he doesn't need to be doing
Come on,
that very
check him.
often.
Vancouver's got it in their own zone. From one point man to another.
Nope.
Gives them nothing in front.
Flashes the leather right in the slot on a difficult chance.
There we go.
And there's the horn, mercifully bringing
Is that
this
going on
first
right now?
period to an end.
Olympics are going on now? NHL Team Canada, the hell's the ref doing?
And as both teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2.
All right, let's see if I can get over 10 goals in this game.
A one-sided affair after the first 20 minutes. Here we go for period number 2. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Pittsburgh's puck pursuit has been A1 tonight.
Here comes the pushback.
Oh, are you angry?
Yeah, even if you think it's a clean hit, and I do.
Oh, it's
it
PK
doesn't matter.
Subban.
Somebody's coming after you.
He's gonna fuck you up. Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh, he ate the uppercut.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles Levesque to clean things up.
Oh, that'll do it, and you can tell who won. Listen to the building.
So a 30-year-old game. Yeah. That's back when I was really into hockey.
Well,
I had
right
NHL
into
players
this
as my
one
neighbors when I
after
lived in
a
Montreal
pretty
and Nuns
spirited
Island.
Just moments ago.
It was pretty
Puck is
sweet.
dropped and play resumes. Unloads a shot, and it comes up with the
Ooh,
save.
almost went through his legs.
Ginla's played so well in this point streak, you know he wants to pile on it.
Ninja Knight.
The Penguins continue
You
to
went
lead
from being a
Vancouver in
ninja
the
to a
second
milkshake.
period.
Interesting.
The Canucks
How you
win
doing?
the draw. Pittsburgh's trying to make something. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
I'm so
Makes it a
confused.
double on the play.
Who got assaulted?
You'd expect that. The team's leading goal scorer finishes another one.
Oh, I'm not too bad. Better than the last 2 days. It was terrible. Still not the best. Like I said, after this game, I've already been streaming for an hour. I might take a bit of a break.
Pittsburgh's performance has to have their coach smiling down the bench, Ray. What are you seeing?
I think so. Who's assaulting who? I didn't get I got assaulted. Whose side are you on there, Gil?
They're running a shutout, and they're running up the score at the other end.
Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Comes up with
Nope.
the stop.
Roy's had a
Not
really
letting it in.
easy night here, James. I don't know how it could be much easier than this.
Pittsburgh's across the blue line. From the blue line, takes a shot. Answered the call there.
Oh.
Huge steal in his own end. Quick feed to Pedersen. Takes a shot with the stop. Takes the feed.
Come on.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here he is in front, and now it's broken up. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Virtanen. Pittsburgh's got the puck now.
Oh.
Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Look out.
Miller's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game. Oh, the athletic therapist is already waiting
Come
for
on.
him at the door. He got crushed.
Oh!
Well, when it's your night, it's your night.
Pretty clearly, there's times when a player gets all kinds of chances.
That's fine.
And can't put it in the ocean.
Oh, you mean like
This
in real
one,
life too?
everything
Like
goes
why?
for him. That's his third
That's a
tonight.
hat trick for Crosby. Like why they get so amped up in hockey and not like other sports. Hockey has more physical violence than any other sport. You don't see people in the NBA grabbing each other and punching each other's faces in.
And we're gonna see a
Only
swapping
hockey
of the
does that.
goaltenders.
You ever wonder in a blowout why the goalie leaving skates way faster than the guy coming in.
Right. Oh, you don't like hockey? Oh, I love it.
Pittsburgh's
I thought you liked
tonight,
hockey.
They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal
Well, yeah,
scoring.
6-0.
They've been faster. They've played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Tries to feed it over to Iginla. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Couldn't complete the play. Puck battle along the boards. Fires it. Denies him with the save. Another sellout crowd here tonight. It's kind of a broken record when we say that these days.
It's starting to be the regular deal here.
Yeah,
As the
hockey
team
is,
plays well, the crowd follows.
Pittsburgh's dominated right from the...
Let me just take a moment there because, man, I'm getting tired again. Right. Yeah, so me, it's kind of weird. It's like I've played hockey. I've played all the sports. Lots of people, I'm sure, have played basketball, soccer, and, you know, you can get amped up in a game and things happen. You accidentally trip someone or you bump into someone. But yeah, I have to admit, yeah, for hockey, when it goes to the degree that it does, I mean, they're turning it into like a boxing match on ice. And I don't know, it is kind of wild. Like, what makes it about hockey that people get so amped up they want to beat their faces inside out? Whereas like NBA, I'm not saying it never happens, but even like football, which is a very heavy contact sport, you don't see people after getting sacked or getting speared, you know, going, hey man, what's your problem? And then start like grabbing each other's masks and punching each other out. Like hockey or basketball. Oh, okay, you only like wrestling sports. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Not usually, no, because you need an ice rink and all that. Yeah. There's a football team, a basketball team, sometimes a soccer team. Whoops, what the hell was that? Oh, almost backhanded.
Glove save! How did he get a piece of that? Puts another on the net, denies him! Incredible goaltending! Here's a short pass to Tanev. Slides it across to Pedersen. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot.
Oh, nice.
Turned aside. Made an excellent
We had a
stop
lacrosse
here. He
team,
follows the puck and shuts down the scoring
but
chance.
football and basketball were definitely
Formats on
the
edge for this
two biggest
offensive
ones.
zone face-off, and he's going to have to lead this team, James, offensively.
I've
if they
never
have
watched
any
that
hope
stuff.
of getting back in this game.
Well, it challenged me.
Oh, wow.
And look at the crowd on their feet for this one.
Hey, I didn't
These
start
two
it.
guys might not like
That was
each
a
other,
clean
but they're
check.
gonna square off, and they won't like each other in a few seconds.
Oh, and he hammers him and sends him down to the ice.
That's a clear decision.
Not gonna lie though, in a game, I like it. Gives me a little bit of UFC action in there.
Now that their dust up is over, they can go to the box, grab some water, and try and catch their breath. I'm always amazed at how tired these guys are after their fights.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice.
But yeah,
there.
sometimes I turn off the
Vancouver's won
fighting
draw.
completely.
Oh, what a block.
'Cause it happens a lot even on one.
When he gets off, if he can get off. And that goes off a player. Finds some space in the corner. And now he angles it across to
Oh!
His reflexes on display tonight. Slides it on over, and here comes the pushback. And a challenge
My
being
goodness.
thrown down here.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere a little bit. And the
He's all
challenge
like,
is
come
there.
here.
Well,
Ovechkin, man, he's on fire tonight.
Yeah, you got to jump in there. There's no way he's going to take that fight invitation.
See the
Someone's gotta
difference
step
between
up for him.
0 and 1?
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna go
can.
to the judges.
Yeah, you see a lot of people getting carried out. It's hilarious.
Both guys trying to give their team a little bit of a jump here, but the away team's not going to like the way that one turned out.
I like how when we join your streams, your chat talks about the
Upcoming
topic of the game.
face-off
Yeah,
here, this
usually.
crowd still
But I
buzzing
do
after what
kinda-
we saw just a few moments ago.
Do go off the rails, though. No, you can't do
Crosby's won
that.
the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Locks it down with a stop.
Hey, hey.
And that pass goes awry. A howitzer. He scores! Just how he drew it up.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he's that
That's like 4 or 5 goals for him.
He just shot the thing and it
No,
went off the
not that
post
I've ever
and in.
seen. One at a time.
Man, he laid a beauty of a pass
Bam!
across there. Enough air to clear the sticks, and it lands perfectly on the shooter's stick.
Look at all my rainbow sticks. I love it. The captain scores again. Now, you might be wondering...
Showing no signs of letting up tonight. I don't think they want to.
Now, I'm winning 7-0. You might be wondering why I don't up it up to, like, all-star difficulty. And I'll tell you why in a moment.
Hammers a shot. Oh, he'll want to have that one back.
I'll tell you.
And that's
the hat trick. Listen to this place.
And here come the hats. I love this tradition, although I will tell you, they collect the
Because
hats up. They used to give them to us. And
it'll make it more realistic and it'll adapt to my skill. But I find the actual players,
and then he beats the goal.
they're actually really tough. They're hard to, like, navigate by, and I really struggle trying to get an opening shot to get, like, a clean pass, and I still find it's a huge jump in difficulty from what I usually play on, which is, like, amateur. I'm Penguins.
Taken by Myers. Great
Oh,
read
well,
to
oh
break
my
up the
God.
play.
Especially when I'm streaming, too, I get distracted easily. I would get, I would do a lot worse. So I'm the black and yellow team. The one that's kicking ass, 8-0. I hope there's nobody in here that thought I was the one losing.
Tries to tuck it in. There's the horn-ending period number 2. I'm not sure they wanted it to end.
So what I'll probably do sometime, like on my own, just to kind of see how well I do, is I'll take it up a notch. So there's like amateur, beginner, semi-pro. This is the first time in my life I play on semi-pro. As you can tell, I'm doing pretty good.
And we'll be right back.
Oh, I am, thanks. A little bit better.
Third.
I am starting to near down the end of the stream. Probably after this game, like I said, it'll be close to about an hour and 20 minutes I'll have been streaming. At least my headache doesn't hurt nearly as much as the last 2 days. That was like debilitating. But
Teams are lined up and they
but
are
yeah,
ready to get
there's a good
this
chance I'll
victory
be back
underway.
again today, though, for a
20
little
minutes to
bit.
go here in regulation in what has been a very
I just wanted to play a bit of
one-sided
World of Warcraft.
affair. He scores! Perfect time.
No!
Well, they've been trying to get through, break through on this.
Oh no, I quit drinking 20 years ago.
Finally, they get one.
This is my drink, the Silver Bullet. Diet Pepsi.
Vancouver's got to be thinking more and more
No, I know.
offense here now in the third.
Well, not everybody
Sit
knows I
back.
don't drink.
You're in a hole here. You need goals and you need lots of them. Attack.
Puck picked up by Carlson. Blistering shot just wide of the net.
Oh, he didn't miss by much, James. He thought he had a spot. He just missed it.
Denies him with a save.
Yeah, so like I said, even though I'm scoring a lot, the reason I don't go crazy and overdo the difficulty, like I said, is it's going to be a big jump. And I already find I struggle with outmaneuvering my opponent that well.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Hammers the shot. Here he is on the backhand, and he gets a paddle on that one.
Yeah, he gets out on
Like the AI is...
Like that.
Oh, you didn't like that? You want some?
Yeah, this one was to be expected. After the player got hurt, you would hope his teammate would jump in.
Want to lose your helmet? I'll make you choke on your mouth guard.
And down he goes.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
clear winner right there.
You better believe it. That's like my 5th knockout.
Man, I used to hate
Yes.
these blowout games if you were really on either side of it, because there used to be
Bam.
a lot of this when the game spilled over from frustration.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tana's got it in the defensive
on.
end. Feeds the puck
Oh.
to Iginla. And now it's grabbed by Subban. Here's a chance. Denies him on the play. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive
See?
end. Read it perfectly. Breaks up the play. Pittsburgh's got the puck here in the open ice. Swing and a miss. Oh, just missed.
James, this really...
Scores.
Wow.
The captain comes through.
5 goals. I think. Nice. Oh man, I haven't had a Pop-Tart in like 30 years. If I had one of those, my pancreas would explode.
He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
Wow, can't wait to see who the 3 stars are at the end of the game.
Showing no signs of letting up.
No, the lesson began about 2 hours ago. and
Hey,
it's
thanks.
not
Thanks for
clapped
stopping
out yet.
by.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Pumps the puck away. Here's an odd man rush.
Oh.
Nothing doing on that. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards.
I knew that was going in.
He scores!
Double hat trick.
Rising so quickly, they've scored 2 goals in just about a minute 20.
This is where you want
I knew it when I saw that pass. It was game over.
Can't end quick enough. They're
Yeah.
getting pounded.
There was no way he was
Quick
stopping
flick of
that.
the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the
Oh,
lead
nice.
spot. He doesn't have much time to
Happy
think
belated
about it.
birthday. I'm turning 42 in exactly a month from today. November the 15th.
You impressed down there?
It's like they're going downhill the whole game.
Will I have a
Their
PlayStation
opponent
5
hasn't
by
been
my
able to keep
birthday?
up at any level tonight.
Only time will
Moves it
tell.
to Iginla. Comes up with the stop.
Well, I broke my record, 10 goals in a game.
The Leafs loom as the next date for these guys when they're back on the ice.
You'd be surprised at how many players don't know the schedule. They just know the team they're playing tonight. Oh yeah, and they don't know who's coming next.
Vancouver's got
See?
in their own zone.
The AI does a
Passes
good
over to
job
Sutter.
at deking you out.
The Penguins gain possession in their own end.
Oh, Carlson, I
Pittsburgh's
love
on
this
the
guy.
attack. Turns him away.
Sony should make it more accessible to people who want to buy it. Oh, absolutely.
The Penguins
And
have shown no
anyone with
signs of
over
slowing
10,000
down here in
subs
this third period.
should be
Big.
guaranteed a pre-order.
Pittsburgh's won the draw and they'll go to work. Denies him
I
on
feel
the
like they
stop.
have a good few years to make
Moves
the
puck to
console.
Miller. The
Oh,
Canucks
see?
work it through center.
They're good at
Goes right to
maneuvering.
the crease, and that's blocked. Slides into
I
the
feel like
right
they should just be
Ovechkin.
better prepared, but they said they're going to do better
The
than
Penguins play it along the wing. Steps into it.
when the PS4 was out.
Quick pass to Crosby. Oh, just inches wide.
Doesn't miss it by much, James. That's a really
I know I
good
keep
shot.
saying this,
Gotta
but
get
just
it
in
on the
case
net.
you've never heard me say it.
The Canucks carried along the wall. And now he
You
tries
know
to
that
get
it took me
across to
10 and a
Sutter.
half months, almost a year, to secure a PlayStation 4.
He's gotta get his head
So
up
the
here. It's gonna
PlayStation
be
4
hard
came
to
out
get
back
him
in
off the ice.
2013,
From the slot, wrist shot. How did he
in
stop
like
that
November.
one? Takes a shot, denies him again.
I didn't get one until 2014.
Before the puck is cleared away.
And a nice
In
play
like,
check inside the neutral zone. Rips it. Too much congestion in
I think it was
front.
like October
Takes a wrist shot.
of
Oh, and
2014.
he can thank his stick for that one.
Really smooth stop here as he deflects this puck into the corner out of danger.
Moves right to the middle. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. He got over
Oh,
that one.
nice.
Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone.
Come on.
Lets it rip. What a stop as he puts up the fire.
Hey, if you got another chance, let's see that again.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think you've got room, but the ice closes off. That's a big hit there.
Yeah, because then you get all these scalpers. Like, I can buy a PlayStation 5 right now. Right now, I could have it. Right now. But I ain't paying $1,500. So how those things are even legal, you know, like on Amazon Prime, that's not much of an Amazon Prime deal if you ask me.
Feeds it over to Crosby.
But I will admit
Across the
something.
line and on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it.
I will admit something. If you buy one PS5 pre-order, you waited like everybody else and you legitimately got a pre-order, and you want to sell your pre-order for double or triple the price, and you find someone
finish line here
who's
as
got
they
the
lead
money,
late
who
in
wants
this
to pay it,
third.
then you go back out and you secure one
Pedersen's
for
won the
yourself to
face-off.
keep. You
Picked up
basically
along the
just
wall
got a
by
free
Stetcher.
PS5. And you pocketed $500. I'm not going to lie, that's a true hustler.
Vancouver's got it into the offensive zone.
That's how you
Moves
hustle.
it quickly over to Miller and makes
But
the save.
it's the people
Tries to
that
get it
have
over
like
to
5 or
Aguilar.
6 of them.
Here they
Now
are on
we
the
know
attack.
what you're trying to do.
He scores again!
What a
Wow.
night for 'em. You think after 3 you might let down? Not him. They keep coming.
Yeah. So it's that balance again, right? If you just
That's
get
a
the
great
one
pass,
PS5
good
pre-order,
hands.
like I said, and you want to
elevate
take
the
that,
puck over the defender's
you want to
stick
roll
and
the
shooter
dice,
catch and release, and it's in the net.
you want to try and sell it for $1,500. There's rich people out there. And you can do that, and then you come back and you buy yourself a PS5 and you pocket the rest of the $800. You just got yourself a free PS5.
Possession so critical.
Again,
Another face-off
I'm not
coming
going to
up
get
here.
angry at those people. But the ones that have like 10 or 12 pre-orders and they're selling them all for $1,500, $2,000,
Cannon's gonna play it against the
yeah,
left wall.
that's just, you know what I
Stops it
mean?
in front.
It's prickish.
McKinley's moving it ahead. It's a 2-on-1. He does it again.
8
Stick
goals.
away man is in hot. What an outstanding game.
You got 2.
Geez, I like this, James. When the puck's in their hands, they attack.
You bought 2
and
PS.
they
I
attack
couldn't even
players.
get
The
1.
man rush is worked to perfection.
But it is kind of first come, first serve, you know? If someone gets 5 of them, but they're buying them all to keep them. One for their sister, one for their girlfriend, whatever. You know, shit happens, you know?
The Penguins are gonna want to bring this big lead.
Whoever
home
gets
late
in
the
there
third.
first. But yeah, the people that
Vancouver's
scalp
won
all the
draw
time,
and take
I mean,
possession here in the open ice. With the stop. There's the final horn, and here we go.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
the story this night, Ray.
He didn't miss. Every chance he had ended up in the back of the net. Money.
yeah, so just so you know, I will be ending the stream in
And
a
the
few minutes
party
there.
isn't done just yet.
Starting to get in
It's just
pain
starting,
again.
James. The fans get to
The
salute
story of my
players.
life.
Everybody's gonna go out of this.
But yeah,
building
this was
feeling
definitely wild.
fantastic tonight.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm Shane Savalsky. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.
Cool. I wish I could be like, hey, so, you know, it's funny, like an extra $100, I would pay someone $100 extra. That's a little bit more of what I call an ethical, scalping. 12-1. I think I'm ready for the big leagues. Oh, I thought he had 8. So he got a double hat trick. Oh, Aginla heavy on the assists. Okay, nice. Yeah. Well, the Xbox Series X looks a little bit like some modems as well. So I'll tell you, not that this is really interesting, but it just shows you people. So remember when the Switch came out? Right? Nintendo Switch? So I got one. And I was very lucky with the Switch. What ended up happening was a guy on Kijiji bought one for him. And he bought one. This wasn't like a pre-order. Like he already had it in his possession. So this was like on launch day. I got a Switch on launch day. The guy went in line, because that's how it worked in Canada at that time. For the Switch, you could wait in line if you wanted. There was no, like, not having any on launch day. Like the PS5, I don't think there's going to be any PS5s on launch day in Canada. So what happened was, well, it was pretty cool. I'm trying to get to there. I'm trying to build up the story. The guy posts an ad on Kijiji, brand new Nintendo Switch, never used, receipt, the whole thing. I forget what the price was. So let's say a Switch with tax was, I don't know, let's say it was $430 for the Switch with tax, 430 Canadian. So he was asking $450. That's sweet. So he only wanted $20 scalping for a Switch, for having had waited in line. He essentially wanted it enough so that it was going to pay for like a large pizza for him and his girlfriend. You know, so that was cool. When people do stuff like that, that's cool. For example, the PlayStation 5 in Canada, now I'm talking Canadian dollars. It's $500 with tax, 600 for the digital, 730 for the disc version. Let's say someone, oh, I don't know, had a day one launch PS5. And I don't know, he was only asking like an extra $100. So he was asking the same price as the disc version of the PS5 for the digital. I'm not going to lie. I would probably do that, pay the extra 100. To me, that's a little bit more ethical because now you're getting a bonus too. You're now getting a guaranteed console and you don't have to wait till like next fucking year to get it. That's kind of like a small premium price to pay, especially if it's on launch day and you're desperate. Because if you don't get one on launch day, yeah, you're just you're gonna be screwed. They say most people won't get one if they haven't pre-ordered one or secured one till like 2021. It'll be the same thing as the PS4, maybe just not quite as bad. But yeah. So we'll kind of have to wait and see what happens this Saturday. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, let me, like, I mean, I'll just look again quickly there because I'm going to take off thereafter. My headache is pretty good, but I think I might take a little nap because I don't have that much time left to myself. Here we go. PS5 digital version. See all buying options. Yeah, there's two people that are selling them. Longo Bongo for 1,500, and a guy with a perfect 100% star rating, Khadgar 2K1. He's selling one for 1,500, but the shipping is only $4. So that's, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. If I was like a PewDiePie caliber person, or I had like a lot of money, like I mean a lot of money, I would be buying up all the $1,500 PS5s and I would be doing giveaways. What's the quick question? Milkshake. Does anyone even have the PS5? Oh yeah. There's a rapper that's got it. I don't know him. Travis Scott or something. I found out about Travis Scott because he's got apparently a fucking McDonald's meal named after him. And he got one early. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the bots thing work, how that would work, but I'm registered with a website. I've got my debit card payment in there and everything. So on that day when it comes, I'll see the pre-order button, and if I'm fast enough at 5 a.m. on Saturday, I'll tap on it, and it'll just be like add to cart, checkout, boom, boom. Like there won't be having to fill anything out because I've already pre-filled everything out, and it's just going to be as simple as that. I'm either going to get one or I'm not going to get one. Really? Yeah, but I live in Canada, though. Are you in Canada as well, Jimmy? I think you're in Canada, aren't you? I know there's a couple people that come in the stream, or there's like one person that comes in the stream that's in Canada or so. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I am gonna shut down the stream there in a few minutes. I just figured while I'm coming down to end the stream, oh, this is classic. That's too hardcore for me. What the hell was I thinking? Yeah, so like I said, I'm a bit stressed because, well, it's what I predominantly do on my channel. Oh, you're in Texas, yeah. Watch the video. He says lit. They couldn't even get Travis Scott in person. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to maybe see it. Maybe. But, yeah, so Saturday, like I said, I'm going to wake up at my usual time, make sure I'm up a little bit early. And I'll refresh the webpage, because right now there's, like, nothing at all whatsoever. And just hope that I get one. I mean, I will eventually get one. But naturally, like, I need to explain this.
See you later.
If I can get one day one and do like a goofy, cringy, you know, Batman unboxes the PS5, probably get a couple hundred views, but the point is that's a lot more views than some of my average videos. So it would definitely do better than if I get one like in February or March. In Philly. I'm in Texas and Philly. Who's in Philly? You're in Cordell. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Where's Cordell? I'm in Canada, eh? But yeah. So I'm stressed but excited all at the same time. I know that, you know, ultimately in the end everyone's going to have one. I just don't want a repeat of 7 years ago. Mind you, I didn't bother doing YouTube back then. But I still had to wait a year, and I was stuck with an Xbox One, because, not to be rude, I don't like Xbox, so I was stuck with that for the first year. But at least I had something. At least I had a next-gen console to play with. Right? It's not like it was all that terrible, but I wasn't super excited either. I ended up getting an Xbox One at the time when they launched there in 2013, within like 3 or 4 days. I think it was. There was just stock at the Best Buy where I went. And I was like, oh, cool. Oh, he's hurting. Let's heal him up. There we go. Again, had this been classic, he would have been dead long ago. And, yeah. See, this is more fun when there's actual shit going on. There's a couple of other players. This game would be a hoot to play with someone in the stream someday. Even if it's just casually dicking around, not really doing much. It'd be cool. The Batman video with you exposing the Facebook guy as Joker was fun. Oh, thanks, yeah. I like doing goofy stuff like that, right? I don't know, I love it, man. If you want the honest-to-God truth, and I'm not messing around, I'm serious, I love doing my Batman shit more than anything else I do on my channel. You know what I mean? And funny enough, they do better than my regular gameplay videos on video games, so that kind of tells you something right there. I mean, I don't want to turn my channel into that, but I almost thought of making a separate YouTube channel just for that, but I was like, I'm already monetized and established on this one. I don't want to have to start another channel, have to get another 1,000 subs, go through all that grind again. It's a lot of work, you know? Cordell, Georgia? Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of that place before. But yeah, these Murlocs, like I said in Classic, if you had more than 1 or 2 of them on you, you were dead. You were done. Like last week's turkey dinner. But now it's like, I could just pull them all. Doesn't even matter. Anybody else in here pre-ordering or trying to still pre-order a next-gen console? Whether it's the PS5 or the Xbox, doesn't matter. just in general. I wonder who did the voice acting for that. But anyways, the leveling is pretty quick. I can definitely feel it. Yeah, I just can't wait till 5 a.m. on Saturday. No, I mean, old Xbox One still works. I'm buying another one till it breaks. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't care about being, Oh my god, there's a new one. I gotta get it now, yeah. Me, it's because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm impatient. I want to feel the next gen shit. That super SSD, and because I YouTube, right? Naturally, I want to get one sooner than later, even more so because of that. So yeah, I definitely don't want to have to wait, but if I have to, well, I don't have much of a choice. I'm not paying $1,500. I'll pay up to $100 more. Maybe I'll get lucky like I did with the Switch, and I'll find someone who's not overly greedy, manage to get an extra one, and doesn't mind letting it go for just even $100. So I'll pay the disc version. I'll pay up to the disc version for the digital version. So that's 730 Canadian instead of 600. Because like I said, the disc version's 730 with taxes. I'll pay that. That's my max. $1 over that, I'm like, nah, no. Because then you're just feeding into that greed, right? But again, I'm also being honest. If I was a big-time YouTuber making crazy money, you know what I mean? I would buy every single fucking PS5 and Xbox One at $1,500. And I would just do giveaways. I mean, obviously, I'd keep one for me, naturally. But that's the kind of shit I wish I could do. But it takes money to do that, right? You can't be generous when you're poor. It's a little difficult to do that. Well, no, it's not that they're fixing it. It's just it's the complete next gen, right? It's going to be much faster, better graphics, and it's not even just about the graphics. It's even better audio engineering, because the PS5 and Series X are more powerful. It's even going to allow for better artificial intelligence in games, something that the PS4 Pro and Series X can't do. But I mean, that's also why they're supporting it. That's why there's a lot of games that are still coming to both platforms, and not just the PS5, like Miles Morales Spider-Man for PS5. That's still coming out on PS4, so that's cool that they did that, because they totally could have been like, nah. And then it's a cross-generation buy. So when I play it on PS4 Pro, worst comes to worst, it just doesn't quite look as good as the PS5. It's not like anybody's going to look at it and go, ooh, I don't know, man. Sorry, man, I got to leave your stream. There's a guy on the next page. He's got it on the PS5, right? Like, especially for the first year, I don't think it's going to be that dramatic, the graphics. But for me, it's a bigger deal, I guess, because it might affect my YouTube channel. Especially, like I said, if it goes as crazy as the PS4 fiasco. If I wait 10 months, 11 months to get a PS5, that's not good. My computer's not strong enough to make this my main, like, everything. I've already spent almost $1,000 upgrading my graphics card a few months back to make streaming and all that a little bit better, but everything else in my computer's 6.5 years old, so it's starting to show its age. So if my computer was more up-to-date, I might not mind as much, I suppose. I could have just played PC games and PS4 games, PS4 Pro games until you know, I get my PS5, but I'll know in 2 short days. So that's going to be, I hope I sleep well that night. Well, they are. They're just not attacking first unless they're already hostile. Like now I'm just cruising around. What am I looking for? Oh, there. That'll show me. Oh, okay. That's how that works. Oh, let me go down south to this big section here, then. See if I can find some more bears. Yeah. There, this will probably level
Well
me up.
met. Safe travels.
Ooh, real close. With that, yeah. Don't you worry about the bush. Where are those damn bears? Someone kill them all? All I see is wolves and murlocs. Look at that, all the wolves. Oh, maybe if I kill all the wolves. I guess this is like a mini wolves den. Come get some. PETA would be so proud of me right now. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll just finish up this quest quickly because, oh yeah, hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, so much for like, okay, so I'm leaving now. But I definitely will after this. Feature unlocked talent. What? Oh, talent. Yeah. Your block chance is increased by 15. You are also able to block spell. Oh, Redoubt. Shield of Righteousness. Increase your strength. Understand. You only throw down to enemies and reduce it. Interesting. Blessed Hammer. Hammer time. Let's try that skill. I don't know where the fucking bears are. More wolves. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure I set my alarm clock properly. There we go. There's some bears. I only need to slay 2 more. There we go, right there. Holy cow, what the hell was that? What's that voodoo magic right there? Wow. That's a cool skill. Interesting. That's so cool. Do they follow me, or what does it even do? Throws a blessed hammer that spirals out of control outwards, dealing holy damage to enemies and reducing the next damage they deal to you. Hey. Yeah, so this pre-patch has been really amazing. A lot of fun. Nice to see things get sped up so people can get into the game a lot quicker and reach that end content. And also, too, if I don't end up getting the PS5 The other thing that's going to be coming out too is World of
Game's on,
Warcraft, the
friend.
expansion, right? I already pre-ordered that like last year. So I mean, it just might mean that I might be a little bit more heavy on this game and like my other sports games, and maybe like Call of Duty, right? Because that's still one of my main games too. Call of Duty I'm buying on the PS4 because I want it to cross-buy to the PS5. I don't want to do it on the PC yet, I don't think.
Well met. Be careful.
Yeah, so leveling seems to be pretty quick. Armor. Yeah, I think I'll go turn that in, Hearth. Yeah, and I'll be done. But yeah. Anybody else, out of curiosity, getting a pre-order for anything? Or already have one?
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
No way. Oh, hey. Devolution. Wow. There you go. Wow. World of Warcraft. I mean, I know I gotta leave there, but, have you played, since the pre-patch? How are you liking it? I just started a new character just to kind of see how the leveling pace was. Item level 9. Where in the shit? I can't find it. No, I'll do it later. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to log out here in a second there. I think it has. Yeah. Yeah, there was an update not all that long ago. Some, like, hot fixes and stuff like that. I still have to go through and finish the campaign for that. But yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and I'll stick around for a second in case that other guy answers me. And I could be back in about an hour, maybe. It all kind of depends. Like I said, the last 2 or 3 months that I've been live streaming, it's been like non-stop go, go, go. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of time to myself to just relax and do regular stuff. But if I'm not back within like about an hour-ish, it's weird because between my time zone of Eastern, which is now 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., I sometimes have 2 different slots that I'm usually kind of available. Sometimes it's kind of like all over the place, which is why I don't really tell anybody a specific time. But thanks. But if not, like I said, if I'm not back within an hour or 2, I'll probably be back in exactly about 4 hours from now, which is Eastern time. That's the one I'm more likely to be back for. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to not have to carry on a one-way conversation with yourself for 2 hours. And maybe I'll see some of you later.